Hi guys, it's another Get Ready with MJ. We're gonna get ready for work using a really fun eyeshadow with a bright pop of lips today. Thanks so much for coming by. Let's see what we can do. I used my toner and just some cotton pads to kind of clean up where that foundation primer is not going to work for me today just because of how humid it is. It's very damp outside. So I cleaned it all up, soaked myself in toner, and I'm actually going to go back in with Coola. I got this in my Birchbox this month. I haven't tried it before. It's a mineral primer, and I find that the mineral primers work really well for my skin tone. Safety seal. Work really well for my skin tone on days where it's too damp out for anything else. The problem I find with a lot of the Illuminate primers is they just aren't, they're wet. They're too shiny, they're wet, they don't keep me looking poreless all day. Ooh, this is a nice feel, I like this. This is Coola Daydream Mineral Primer featuring a bouquet of iris, white lily, honeysuckle, and plant stem cells. Snazzy, right? So I've gone in and based myself with my foundation. It looks lovely. I have a damp beauty sponge, and I'm gonna blend this all in by pressing it into my face. I'm working today, I think I've mentioned before that I do like a thicker coverage. Now that I have my base on and everything's nice and smooth, I'm just gonna snag a little bit of powder on a fluffy brush. And set everything. Now, it's important not to screw your whole face up while you're doing this, because if you do, all you're gonna be doing is pressing stuff into wrinkles, pressing stuff into a contortion of your face. That's not how your face normally looks throughout the day, hopefully. So that's kind of what we wanna make sure is we're very relaxed. So now that I'm all ghostly and one colored except for this pinky area over here, let me see, I think that might just be my lights. Lights? Not lights? Lights over here? Whatever. Okay, let's get a little bit of color on my cheeks. I'm gonna use my geometric highlighting powder from Wet n Wild, and this is just holding me over until eventually I can break down and get myself that Bitter Lace Beauty Rainbow Primer, because I'm super looking forward to trying that out. Now, also from Wet n Wild, I am using Heather Silk Color Icon Blusher. I have had this forever. I love this color. I actually like their blushes because they're light enough that I can get some tint without going overboard. I'm gonna do my lips first because I'm gonna do a really bold lip and a fun eye. I wanna make sure that my eye and my lip are cohesive instead of making sure that I'm going overboard with anything. I've primed my eyelids, and I'm going to be taking a creamy white shadow over my entire lid. And now that I've done that, I'm gonna take a little brush, scrub it off so I make sure I got nothing on it. And I'm gonna be taking a coal black. And popping that over about half my lid from the inside corner to the outside. Doesn't need to be neat, I'm gonna blend it anyways. Look, I'm a panda! I think that's my favorite part of a smoky eye, is that moment where you are a panda. Using another fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna take this green from Urban Decay's Electric Paint Palette. Big old fallout spot. Now, I'm not gonna brush it or rub it. I'm gonna take a piece of Scotch tape, lay it over the top of it, press, and pull it up. That's gonna get the bulk of it out for me, and I do that with any spots of stray fallout that I get, because I can always go back over with the Beauty Blender and cover that up. So they're pretty messy looking right now, and I'm looking a little bit crazy. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be taking a pinky peachy pearl shadow. I'm gonna blend everything with that. I've gone ahead and done my brows, and now I'm going to be popping in with my this Ico Fat Liner Pen. Put my eyeliner on, and I'll be right back to do my mascara. So I've done my eyeliner in a really stubby but thick wing. I didn't want it to go out too far, and I changed my mind on what I want my eyeshadow's like fun color to be to this garnet red. I already did the other eye. I know some people just consider it like a sin to change your eye color after putting your liner on, or to do anything with your eyes after your liner, like liner, mascara, done. But I think if you can blend it and keep it clean looking, it doesn't really matter. In this situation, I'm not going for something really shaped, which is where I would normally stop. If I was gonna be doing something super shaped, I would just liner and then live with whatever my results are. In this situation, I kind of wanted it to be a little bit fun, a little bit out there. Okay, mascara time. I've gone in, done my mascara, and did a nude cream liner on the inner underwater line, and I am just going to be popping in real quick because I still have these really dark circles under my eyes. Like, I don't even care if my blush looks cruddy now, because I just need to not look like I've never slept. Okay, a little bit of setting spray, and I think this is going to be my final look today. I may change it up a little bit. It doesn't look great, to be honest, in the lighting that I'm in. I'm hoping it's gonna look better outside, but right now it looks kind of messy and sloppy, and we all have failures. And I kind of think it's important to show that we all have failures. You're never gonna be an expert. You can try a million times, but you're always gonna have a fail, especially if it's not something you've tried before. That's okay. So maybe this is gonna be a fail. Maybe when I get outside in natural lighting, it's gonna look amazing and I'm gonna rock it because, you know, I'm a badass. And if it doesn't, I'm cool with that. So I didn't have time to film an outro before because I really had to get to work, but I want to kind of give you a rundown on what happened with my makeup that day. I don't know if it was the primer, I don't know if it was, you know, applying a little bit of foundation after putting on my powder. I don't know what it was, but my makeup peeled off of my face. I was pissed. Like 2 hours into my workday, and it was a pretty short workday, which was my only consolation here. My chin, everything was flaky. Like I haven't washed my makeup off yet for the day, and I don't know if you can see, I'm patchy. It's really like, it's not, the lighting in here is terrible this time of night, but it was really a bad look. I don't want to blame it on the primer. It was my first time using it. It was really humid out. It poured later on today. That could be it. But something was going on and it just didn't look good on me. This was a makeup fail on my part. Total fail. But like I kind of said at the end of while I was working on it, I think it's okay to have fails. I love to watch all these amazing beauty gurus on YouTube, and I do not consider myself a beauty guru, but I see this stuff and it always looks perfect. And all I can think is, how many times did you just F up before you had to redo it and re-edit it, and redo it and re-edit it, and redo it and re-edit it? And I think a big part of social media is we can control how we look and the image that we put out. We can control how pretty everything looks. We can Instagram filter the crap out of everything that we do. And I will admit that Photoshop and Perfect 365 and Avery and Makeup Studio Ultra that I paid like $1.99 for on the Apple Store, I use those. I want to look pretty in pictures. That's why I wear makeup and why I have a phone that has a good camera, and I pay for photo editing programs. But they're not always going to look amazing. They're not always going to look great. And today for me, in person, I didn't look great, and it was a makeup fail on my part. But next time when I try the look, there's some things that I'll do differently. I'll try a different primer. I totally shit on my Maybelline today, and it's been working for me, and maybe I should just go back to it. This new primer from my Birchbox, that Kula, I don't think it works for me. Mineral primers normally do, but it just peeled right off my skin today. So, makeup fail on my part, but I did want to let you know how this went, because as I said at the end, it wasn't looking great. And in natural light for the first hour, it looked amazing, and then it just melted and was gross and nasty. But thank you for coming to my channel. Like always, like and comment. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in better lighting soon. Have a great day. Bye.